So this is what I'm using for the living armor. I'm building the dark one first because he's probably the best buff blocker for the artifact dungeon. And to me, it is very important to farm artifacts. So we are doing the dark living armor first, but I plan to do all of them anyway. So this is the farming team. This dungeon requires you to have different type of unit. So the best one for attack is probably going to be Vert because he does a lot of damage and he boosts your attack bar. This is the typical Dragons team kind of Vert. So attack, good damage, and attack. Nothing too crazy here. Just raw damage, Vert how. And then for the support unit, Veramos is incredible. So this is my Giants Veramos build. Very high crit damage, but you don't have to have this crazy crit damage, okay? Just have whatever you have in Veramos. Remember to have crit damage in the slot 4. And I have speed, crit damage, attack, but you can have whatever, okay? Doesn't matter. Just have good crit damage, and your Veramos will provide you with cleanse, heal, and big damage. Also, this is very good for the boss stage too. And for the HP slot, I'm using a typical Galleon on a Tiana Cleave kind of build. Your Galleon probably look even better than this. So Galleon is here to provide the defense break, the attack buff, and that is pretty much it. But if you are newer to the game and your runes are much worse, also, I recommend putting runes on your Zinc. Whatever you can put on him, make sure he's tanky because the boss is the light element boss. So the boss might be attacking your Zinc and he can also do some damage. So why not put some runes on him? I have defense, good damage, and defense. You can put whatever. For the HP slot, you can also use the Vigor to provide healing and defense break, but your run will be much slower, okay? So a Vigor on some sort of violent rune and you're good to go. But because he can provide defense break once in a while, not the whole time, so it's going to be much slower, but Vigor is going to be much safer compared to using a Galleon. If you want to be even safer, you can go for Fran for healing and immunity, which is great, and Roy, which you probably build for your Giants team for this dungeon as well. He provides defense break all the time and attack by pushback too, so this can be a great alternative. But personally, I'll be going with this variation because it is much faster that way. So for the first turn, if Galleon decides to go time to loot and your two dark units decide to go for AoE attack, then you clear the first stage really, really fast. And because the crystal provide attack break on you, Veramos is incredible. Even though the team doesn't have any sort of dedicated healer, Veramos will heal more than enough for you to survive and the trash wave will not be a problem. And Veramos being a dark unit, he will tank the light living armor damage over there, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to hurt you that much anyway. So 2 dark unit here to tank the light unit damage, no problem. In the last stage, I find hitting the right tower first is important because it buffs defense buff and immunity, but it is kind of swishy, so getting it out of the way is going to be great because the moment it buffs the boss, the run becomes much longer and you don't need it to be much longer. So spend a couple turns hitting the right tower and boom, the boss becomes so much easier to deal with. We have 2 dark units to tank the boss damage, no problem whatsoever. And that's pretty much it for this team. So remember, you need some sort of defense break. So your HP unit can be Roy, can be Galleon. They are both amazing defense breaker. If you have damage on Galleon, it is amazing too. If you can afford damage on Galleon. Your support unit can either do damage or heal you. So Veramos will do 2 things at the same time. I think Commune, the Fire Anubis, can be a great support type unit for this dungeon as well because Commune can provide shield and provide good damage. So that is pretty much it for the living armor. Which one is the best? If you don't know, I think the dark one is a must. The wind one, everyone has one for their guild content. Do that as well. And after that, it's more about personal taste. Whatever you feel like doing, just do that. It's not too important for the fire, the water, or the light one. I think the light one can be interesting for the single target damage. It is defense breaker and heal block and stun. It's a great unit. So you might want to do the light one, but not too important right now. Do the dark one, do the wind one first. And let's move on to the Frankenstein version of this. Okay, let's end the repeat battle. For the Frankenstein, the final boss will be a wind unit, which is kind of annoying. So I think Roy is going to be a great defense breaker here, and Veramos can be pretty amazing as well. I'm using Violent Destroy for Roy, speed, HP. I just got this rune, not grinded yet, but it's good, okay? No problem. Speed, HP, and HP have some accuracy in there to defense break, and then we have Veramos for the damage. We have Vert for the damage. We saw that already. And then for the Frankenstein, I'm doing the wind one because I think he is kind of interesting. You must do the water one That one is really amazing. And the fire one, because you have one for siege anyway. So the water and fire are probably going to be the must build. The wind one, I'm not too sure. The LD one didn't really impress me too much with the skill. So I'm building this one first. So let's go in with this team as well. It's going to be a free-to-play friendly team because these are all obtainable units. So we have Roy for the defense break. Really want to use the Galleon, but because the boss is wind, then you might not get defense break against a wind boss that easily. So using Roy is going to be a little bit slower because we don't have as much defense break. Or maybe you can just put Galleon in as well. But then if Galleon refused to use skill 3, then getting defense break might be challenging. So if you can replace the Roy with something that can defense break consistently, HP unit with the consistent defense break, they don't really exist that much. And you can replace Veromos with another damage dealer, like maybe a Spectra can be a great damage dealer too. But because these units, they always debuff you. And the Frankenstein can also provoke you. That's why I think Veromos is really, really good in these dungeons because they debuff you somehow, some way all the time. But for this one in particular, you also have to deal with one of the tower. Okay, because one of the tower put up defense buff and counter attack. So that's the left tower. So do the left tower, turn on the auto function and hit the left tower. Wait, why did he? The left crystal, okay? Because if it put up defense buff and counter attack, the boss become infinitely harder. It's kind of crazy. The boss becomes so much harder. So kill the left tower. The right tower put up shield, but you can break the shield very, very quickly. No problem with that. But remember, left tower first and then kill the boss. And then the run will be a minute-ish. Oh, that is kind of slow, right? I need to find a better team than this. I really do. Please, please go into skill. The last skill, the last skill. Oh my God, I'm so lucky. Oh, let's go. We have defense break. Oh, we missed the defense break. No. Oh, come on. Oh, no. If we land a defense break, it's a different story instantly. But if we don't, then she get... Oh my God, she also get focused by the water unit. I mean, by the wind unit. Oh, she just died. But because of her instant turn gaining thing, she has it all the time. Can we stop? If we miss the defense break on the main boss, we're also dead. Okay, we do that. Oh, we don't get the attack bar reduction. We get the thing. So right now she's gonna get the skill back soon, right? Soon. I hope. Come on, I believe you, girl. Yeah, we need Roy to go first so that Roy can get the attack bar reduction. Do the skill. Are you kidding me right now? Stop being stupid, Cassandra. Oh my. And then you get stunned. Of course you get stunned. Of course you get stunned. No, it's just so stupid. All right, show me the run. We got the attack bar. We got the defense break. I like that. We go in. We do the damage. We get rid of that. Oh my God, that is kind of tanky. Oh my God, it's going to take a turn. Wait. We couldn't even kill the thing. Oh my God. You know what? Using something else is better than this unit. It's just not. She bring too little to the table. She's not her. God damn it. Yeah, using a Veromos is definitely going to be better. Oh, that damage is so little. This guy is too tanky. He is too tanky. Oh my goodness. I hate farming this dungeon already. Spectra with Dragon's Bell is going to be okay too because max HP scaling, good skill 1 damage, and just not having an AoE defense breaker slow this down by a lot. But the reliability of the water Cassandra is just not fun. And the boss is being very, very annoying as well because if he land the provoke on the Cassandra and we don't kill the tower fast enough, then it's bad. So I think it's going to be Vert, Royd, and a damage dealer of your choice. So it's going to be Veromos, it can be Spectra, it can be anything that is a support type that does some sort of damage. So if you have a 5-star, you may have an LD5 in that regard, then you might want to give it a try. But if the support unit can bring in defense break as well to make sure that you land more defense break to clear the trash grid faster, then that is also an option. I don't think you need a healer here in particular because none of these really hit that hard anyway. If you have Spectra, then the trash wave is meaningless because the attack break is so good. And here you can slow them down. Oh my goodness. And it's going to take a little bit longer to kill the tower, but this is going to be way safer, right? Way safer, but kind of slow. Living armor is a little bit more enjoyable to farm, that's for sure, because this guy gain attack bar when you debuff him as well. So that is also kind of annoying because you have to debuff him with your defense breaker. Okay, skill 1 does 10k, skill 2 does about 36k. Not too bad, not too bad. So Spectra is decent. All right, guys, that is the farming team I have for you guys with these 2 dungeons. This one a bit slower, but the living armor is definitely faster. And I will be farming the living armor because I can't wait to play around with a new artifact farming team. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comment section what team you have and what team you're using. Might be better than me, and that is amazing as well.